Welcome to News Update on Acnn TV. The Archbishop of Jos Province and the Anglican Bishop of Yola, Right Reverend Marcus Ibrahim, has said Christians should respond to the evil done to them by Muslim jihadists in Nigeria with the love of Christ, having the spirit of tolerance in the land, as nobody should take the law into their own hands in the name of religion. He made this known during the Synod of the Diocese of Yola, held at the Church of the Redemption in Jimeta, Yola, Adamawa State, relating it to some of the events that has happened, such as the martyrdom of Deborah Samuel by fellow university students for denying the claims of Islam. The bishop called for Christians and Muslims to abide by the teachings of their faiths and leave judgment to God. Bishop Marcus' call for respect and tolerance came the day before jihadists massacred an estimated 70 Christians at a Roman Catholic church in Ondo State. He said in 2015, 30 people were killed and 80 injured in a suicide attack at a market in Yola, a city across Benue River from Jimeta, adding that the Muslim terror group was suspected to have been behind the blast. He encouraged all to trust God and put the love of Christ in mind first. The Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Amichi, the Right Reverend Ephraim Ikako, has lamented over the state of Nigeria. He said that Nigerians initially complained that things were falling apart in the nation, but today any right-thinking person will know that there was a country called Nigeria. This was contained in the bishop's charge at the second session of the 5th Synod of the Diocese, where he said that there are 8 indices to determine if a country is a failing nation or a failed nation, which include security, education, economy, power and industrialization, unemployment rate, corruption index, health care, and basic social amenities. The bishop described the security situation of the country as a national disaster and embarrassment, and urged the leaders on the need to find out the causes of different agitations from different groups in the country. The Diocese of Esako in Bendel, Ecclesiastical Province in Edo State, has held her annual Mission Week tagged Pentecost Alive. It happened in a venue called Jatu Playground. The diocesan bishop, Right Reverend Felix Olorunfemi, who spoke on the theme of the crusade, the glory of God's presence in times like this, said money or fame is not the most important thing on earth, but the presence of God. According to him, if anyone loses God's presence, he has lost everything. Bishop Olorunfemi stressed the benefits of God's presence and glory, hence people like Moses and David earnestly coveted it. He posited that no one can be a man of glory unless he's a man with God's presence. The cleric concluded by saying, if you don't deal with sin, sin will deal with you. And now the Anglican Youth Fellowship of the Diocese of Abuja has taken the Take Back Nigeria campaign to the streets and roads of Abuja, educating the residents that the 2023 general elections will not be business as usual. They took up the responsibility to go on sensitization rally to urge Abuja residents to get their voters card, get ready to participate in the next general elections, and also not to sell their votes. The youths believe that this exercise is very necessary and the need for a change of system in Nigeria is well overdue. Hence, the need for Nigerians to wake up and get to work. The situation of Nigeria, having been as a result of impoverished political system of leadership and governance, has left many citizens poor due to poor economy, and insecurity is very high. The youths, while speaking to Acnn TV, believe it is the responsibility of every well-meaning Nigerian to choose the right person to steer the leadership of Nigeria. And now the Eselu of Iselu, Oba Akintunde Akinyemi, has written to the president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Acnn, Reverend Samson Ayokunle, over the killing of many worshippers at the St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo, Ondo State. Oba Akintunde, in the open letter addressed to the Acnn president, advised that all churches in the country should facilitate the deployment of closed-circuit televisions, CCTV, so as to constantly monitor movements into and out of worship centers. According to the first-class Oba, the video footage from closed-circuit televisions would continually assist the church authorities to raise alarm to security agents when the need arises, as he emphasized that Acnn should also mandate all churches in the country to purchase and use security gadgets to put a stop to gruesome killings in worship centers. That's news update for you. More to follow by 3 p.m. West African time. I am Charles Philip Wakalam. Have a blessed day.